What is up, gang? It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro.
Yay!
And in today's video, we're just going to have a little meme fun. Of course, this is definitely not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. We're just going to draw some comparisons. We're not making any assumptions here. Nobody's going to get rich quick overnight. So please take that into account. All right, so today we need to look at SATO. I wasn't really too impressed or interested in this project because of this huge supply, 420 billion. But I like the artwork. I like the fact that it is on the base chain. Let's see if we can click the Nitro button. Here's some of the information here on what are they doing here. Nitro pack. I don't even know what this stuff does. Who knows what that is? Whatever the case, let me hit the save button here and get this over to my base chain while I'm thinking about it, because this is one that I am tracking. So you got this huge 420 billion supply, and the market cap is 538,000. Not a lot. The volume, 24 hours, only 59,000. Look at all these holders. There's 1.89 million holders. Okay, so I started to think about trading this here recently because when you look at the 1 day chart, it looks like it has come down to the base, and we kind of see distribution, accumulation, and the consolidation bump. We have kind of a cup, and whenever you see this formation here, it's time to pay attention. Now, the only thing I don't like is that the stochastic is really high, but it is not returning a price pump yet. So this stochastic pump might not be the one where it retests the previous all-time high, which was 4 zeros and a 15, somewhere around there. Now, what really made me think I need to look into maybe getting a small bag of this and having fun with it is when you compare this to a very similar project that it is kind of related to. And what is that? Well, it's TOSHI. So when we jump over and we look at TOSHI, we see that it has the same supply, 420 billion. Now, I've got a couple million TOSHI and I'm way up on it. A lot of people in the private group are heavy on TOSHI. We got it way back when, and we are all in the profit and just waiting to dump our bags at the bull market peak. So you see that all of the supply is out there. 420 is in circulation, but look at the market cap. There's 292 million in the market cap. Now I'm going to jump over here to my calculator because I'm going to draw a comparison between these two things just for fun. So I'm going to put in the calculator and save it for a minute here. $292 million. Okay, that is the market cap. We'll leave that there. So back to the chart here, you can see that if we zap out to the 1 week chart, here's the action on TOSHI. It is definitely in play. I bought back here. This is when the people in my private group bought TOSHI. We should have sold a lot of it back here because we were up to what, 0.002. Oh man, you talk about massive gains. We were up 10x or more at that point. I think I started buying around 3 zeros and a 2, somewhere around there. I don't know. But at any rate, it's moving up again. All right. So back to the 1 day chart, we're going to compare the market cap just to kind of see what is possible. So if TOSHI is sitting at 3 zeros and a 69 with a 292 million market cap, when we go back to our lovely SATO and we look at the market cap of 537,000, what if SATO just accomplishes what TOSHI is today, even though I think TOSHI's got another 50 to 100x leg up on the way. Let's divide this 292 million by $537,090 and see what we get. And we come up with 543x. That is insane. So in other words, if SATO only gets to the market cap of TOSHI, which it may not, 543x? Are you kidding? That is insane. That is absolutely absurd. Now I want to jump over here so I can pull up the website. Let's see here. SATO. It does not come up here yet on CoinGecko. All right, so we're going to have to go back here to try to find the website. Where is the website? I don't know where the website link is on this page, so I might have to find that later. It does have a nice website, but at any rate, let's say if it only does half of what TOSHI does in market cap, well, that's still a 271x from this point. Now, I think that I'm going to gamble just a little bit because I like projects that are in the infancy where nobody is thinking about it, but it has a nice ring to it, good artwork, a community, and a lot of holders. So with 1.89 million holders, this one's getting a lot of attention, and I think it's probably going to be pretty good. It's going to have a pretty good run here in the bull market, but I just wanted to draw the comparisons. Let's go back up to that full multiplier, 543x away from its cousin TOSHI, and the fact that it is on the base chain. So I can swing trade this for minimum fees. Now, a lot of you all know that I had some fun with another project called Pangu, and this sucker just went completely ballistic. I almost got hung out to dry because I was buying here, I sold up here, and then I bought again here, and it dumped. Then I bought heavy right here. I had about $500 worth, and then it sank and went down a reverse 10x. So while it was down here, I thought, should I add? I added just a little bit more, and I thought, you know what, this is going to be a total loss. I wasted my $550 some odd dollars. Then this happened. And so I caught this pump. I caught it coming back down, and I got my bag sold somewhere around, it was within this red candle, somewhere around here, and I cashed out that $538 for $1,950 and change, somewhere around there. So I got extremely lucky. I thought that this was going to end up in a somewhat of a rug pull, but it did not. It pumped. So that was about a $1,500 profit. I sold it. Now it's coming back down, and I'm starting to accumulate again. Who knows? You know, I put 10, 15, 20 bucks in here and there, and if it breaks this support resistance box zone right here, I'm gonna probably gamble a little bit more, but I'm not playing with money that I can't afford to lose, and I'm playing with house money. In other words, I'm reinvesting a small percentage of the gains because I want to keep the majority of what I gain by this risky play so I can put it in other stuff like SATO. So I'm going to take some of the Pangu gains and I'm going to pound maybe 20, 30, 40 bucks into SATO and just see what happens and have fun. Now, the one thing that you can benefit from, not just making money, is learning how the market works. When you buy into meme projects in small amounts, where you can test out your skill of buying low and selling high, where you can see if you're buying on emotion or if you're analyzing the chart, like buying into a run, getting hung out to dry and having to wait for several weeks for a rebound. Or are you able to manage your emotions and buy when nobody else is buying and then sell on a pump? So when you're $5, $10 in, it's not a big deal. You can lose all your money, and hey, you're going to miss McDonald's dinner. Big deal. But you're learning how to trade. You're learning how to manage your emotions before you start risking money in this crazy, wild crypto market. Let me know what you think about SATO and the base chain and other base chain memes, and definitely tick the notification bell, like and subscribe, because I'm going to have more videos like this. And you can let me know what you'd like me to talk about. Do you want me to teach you the basics of crypto? Do you want me to teach you how I spot and find projects like this that can pump? How I pulled off the based Pangu trade? Or do you want technical analysis on the major projects? Post it in the comments below. I'm listening. My ears are wide open. That's all I got for now. This is Carlton, and I am out.